You've been training for months, you follow the workout routine, go to the gym, feel the exhaustion the next day, and yet, when you look in the mirror, it seems like nothing has changed. Your body is exactly the same. Same waist, same arms, same frustration. This isn't a lack of effort. You're clearly not skipping the gym. The problem is that no one explained to you what actually makes a muscle grow. And you spent months applying an incomplete method, thinking the problem was you. It wasn't. In this video, you'll understand the 5 mechanisms that truly control muscle growth. These aren't supplements, gym tricks, or bodybuilder secrets. They are processes that happen inside your body and that you can activate with simple adjustments. The 5th item is the most ignored of all, and it's probably what's holding you back right now. First mechanism, mechanical stress reaching the correct limit. Many people train hard, but they don't train intelligently. The problem here is uncontrolled effort. You go to the gym, lift what you can, and leave. But muscle doesn't grow through the number of repetitions. It grows when the muscle fiber is forced to withstand a load close to its real limit. This has a name, mechanical tension. When you get close to muscle failure, not necessarily to it, but close, the fibers recruited are the high threshold ones, those with the greatest growth potential. Hypertrophy studies show that the last 3 to 5 repetitions of a set are the ones that most activate these growth signals. In practice, choose a weight that forces you to sweat in the last repetitions. Not a weight you can easily lift 15 times, a weight that, in repetitions 12, 13, and 14, makes you question your own existence. That's the right range. Voltage at the right level is the primary trigger. Without it, nothing else works. Second mechanism, controlled muscle damage. That is not pain for pain's sake. Have you ever felt that pain the next day? The kind that makes you groan every time you try to sit down? There's a popular idea that the more it hurts, the more the muscle is grown. That's not quite true. The mechanism of muscle damage works when micro tears in the fibers stimulate the rebuilding process. The body repairs what has been damaged and rebuilds it a little bigger, a little stronger. But excessive damage only delays recovery and increases the risk of injury. The practical instruction is simple. Vary the exercises focusing on eccentric contraction, the part where you lower the weight, not lift it. This phase creates more beneficial damage. Lower slowly, count to 2 or 3 seconds. No rush. The muscle grows in this phase as much as in the lifting phase. Intelligent damage, not unnecessary damage. That distinction changes everything. Third mechanism, metabolic stress that causes the muscle to swell from growth. When you do sets of higher repetitions with little rest, do you feel that burning sensation that feels like you're going to catch fire? That's metabolic stress, and it's one of the 3 pillars of muscle growth, according to researcher Brad Schoenfeld's model. What happens? The accumulation of metabolites, such as lactate and hydrogen ions inside the muscle cell, creates an environment that triggers the production of local anabolic hormones, including IGF-1. It's the muscle signaling that it needs to grow to meet the demand. Do this. Include a set of finishers with moderate weight and high repetitions, between 15 and 20, without long rests between sets. That burning sensation is uncomfortable, but it's the right signal. Embrace it. Discomfort with intention is different from suffering without purpose. Now, a second before we continue, if you want to apply all of this within a complete system, the White Protocol exists precisely for that. It's a 90-day protocol based on neuroscience, not willpower, built for people who want a high-performance body and a mind that doesn't give up at the first sign of difficulty. It's not for everyone. It's for those who are truly committed to real evolution and want to build a meaningful life. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. Fourth mechanism, protein. At the moment when the muscle is hungry, you work out, go home, eat whatever's in the fridge, and think everything's fine. But there's a physiological window after training when muscle cells have heightened insulin sensitivity and activated protein synthesis receptors. It's at this moment that the protein you eat goes directly into the rebuilding process. You don't need to take whey protein intravenously 30 seconds after your workout. But a meal with 25 to 40 grams of quality protein within 1 to 1.5 hours after exercise is what science indicates is ideal for maximizing muscle protein synthesis. Eggs, chicken, fish, lean meat, legumes combined, you choose what fits into your routine. What you can't do is work out and then eat only rice and salad without real protein. Muscle grows with training. Muscle is built with protein. Fifth mechanism, and the most ignored of all, sleep, which is where muscle is truly born. Everyone knows they need sleep. Nobody treats sleep like a workout. And that's exactly the gap that prevents results. During deep sleep, specifically in the slow wave sleep phases, the body releases the natural peak of growth hormone for the day. It is at this time that muscle protein synthesis accelerates, tissues regenerate, and hypertrophy signals activated during training are converted into new tissue. Less than 6 hours of sleep per night is associated with increased cortisol, the stress hormone, which literally breaks down muscle as an energy source. You can train perfectly, eat right, and cortisol will undo some of the work. The instruction is non-negotiable: 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Darken the room. Turn off the screen an hour beforehand. Treat sleep as the most important workout of the day, because physiologically, it is. Without sleep, your training is useless. Now the real question is, which of these 5 mechanisms will you test first? Write in the comments. Mechanical tension, protein at the right time, or will you finally take sleep seriously? And if you want a complete system that integrates training, nutrition, sleep, and mindset within a 90-day protocol, the link to the White Protocol is in the description and in the pinned comment, for those who are ready to stop improvising and start building for real.